So look, we about to crank this thing back up, man. I'm gonna come straight back with it with a football question, man. And I got my opinion, but I want to see what y'all gonna say. Does does Derrick Henry, the running back, does Derrick Henry love contact? That's what I want to know.
That's a crazy question.
No, it ain't.
Because a man at 6'3", 200 some pounds. Check.
My bad. Why y'all start? My bad. Start all over.
Yep. That's the beauty of it.
Okay. We're gonna ask it again. Does Derrick Henry love contact? That's the question.
I wouldn't say Derek doesn't love contact. I just think they don't want to come near him. I'll say that. I don't think these guys in today's football are really willing to put it on line against G22 running in there. I just really don't. So I'm not gonna say he don't love contact. I'm pretty sure if he came his way, he'll be welcome to it. But I think Derek is more of a stiff arm type guy. You know what I'm saying? I never really seen him just run through somebody because again, they're real. You know, they think twice when they do that.
Cautious. You're saying
They
the
cautious.
defenders are
Right.
cautious.
So they put themselves in harm's way to be even more embarrassed. I think I'd rather be ran over than just thrown in the ground with stiff arm. Right? I just think that I think that like the defenders are real cautious about hitting him.
Okay.
I don't think he's afraid or don't like contact. I don't think that.
What you say?
I would have to give you a shite because Derrick Henry's the type of player. I mean, he's big, he's fast, and you would think somebody that size and that stature would be looking for contact, but the contact doesn't come looking for him. And you got also, I wouldn't say either he doesn't like contact because the people that have stiff arm, like chops on, and people that are short. And there's also other ways to be physical and running somebody over. And like Brandon said, nobody's looking, they making business decisions. Not everybody's a Laurent Landry and trying to knock head off. So with that being said, man, when you see the opening, it's not that the contact is necessarily there. He outruns that contact as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the pursuit angles, by the time he gets the ball, everybody thinks, oh, he's big, he ain't that fast. When he hits that hole, he's gone. So the contact may be coming, they just don't get it enough time.
Okay. What you say, wrong?
Scared? I don't think that's the appropriate word. But do I think he's a tough guy? I don't. I think he benefits from a fucked up rule. Everybody know, I don't give a fuck how big you are, how strong you are. The body goes where the head goes. Because the offense is allowed to take their hand and put it in your face mask and push your neck back, you can still arm anybody. Like, so a stiff arm is an overrated move. Everybody think, oh, he's so strong. No, motherfucker momentum going that way, and you take his head and push it that way, he's gonna fall that way. If they take the stiff arm out of the game, you're gonna see a lot of people knock his ass out. I promise you that. I don't see him. He ain't no Brandon Jacobs, and I'm not just saying that because that was my boy and no shit like that. But if he can stiff on me and we going towards that sideline, I'm gonna baptize him there. That's what's gonna happen every single time.
I think the era of football nowadays are different than than it was back then when I played. Because I had the Jeremiah Trotter, the Troy Polamalu, the Sean Taylors, the Bob Sanders,
Ray Lewis. You forgetting Ray?
Terrell Suggs, guys of that.
Your favorite guy in London?
Big Trent Cole from Philly, of course, was lining up trying to knock your ass. Brian Dawkins was trying to knock your head.
Ooh.
Right? So
That's a bad man.
I don't think that there's a lot of defenders in today's game like that. They want you to run through them. I had a time in my life playing against the Lord.
I got a side question because I got a big ass running back digging. When the name was playing, I remember watching running backs like Rob Dane, this guy, Jerome the Bus. He not bringing it like that, bro. I'm gonna just be completely honest. The stiff arm is a skill like the peanuts from the punch. It's a skill. He's got that skill. But is he when we talking about contact, is he dropping his shoulder? Is he like I don't know, bro, like the Bus, this man right here, we knew this man was gonna score. Rondé, we knew he was gonna score. If it's been the 3 yard line, you didn't need a two. They invented the push when this man retired. Ask him.
Hey, I asked that question, and we can see that offensive guy, defensive guy. I'm looking at it. Derrick Henry do not want to get hit. He running the fucking sideline all the time. He want to stiff on me. Running through the middle, he gets no yards. If he ain't got no wide open hole like fucking Emmitt Smith, he ain't shit. That shit rhyme too. If he ain't got a wide open hole like Emmitt Smith, he ain't what? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That boy don't want no contact, man. I see it. He big and all that, but he ain't running over niggas. Show me a highlight when he run over a nigga and keep going, like when we got on the commercial when you did LeBron Landry. Show me one.
I can't show you that, but
I highlighted somebody trying to take his head off of there.
In the middle, he run weak. On the outside, that's when he get his stiff arm opportunities.
What's out there on the outside?
Little niggas. Who you say? Josh Norman? He fucking 100 pounds bigger than him. The dude don't want no contact. That's why I asked that question. As a defensive player, I look for that. He's soft to me.
You said 100 pounds. Do you understand Josh Norman is about 215?
Man, that was like exaggeration, and I'm excited.
He's barely 40 pounds heavy.
Yeah, but that's a lot. 40 pounds heavy?
I happen to know that the Norman brothers, that's what we motherfuckers. They don't want to hit.
I'm just saying, I never seen it.
Listen, man, I'm a running back, and I think Derrick Henry gives us a lot to who and I about in today's game when there's not much out there outside of him and Saquon Barkley. I gotta give him, man, his dude. Yeah, he can't help the era of football now and what they're trying to do to him. He can't help it. But I gotta give him credit.
I can, as a D coordinator, I would game plan the shit out of him. He wouldn't beat me at all.
You can't game plan.
Shit. The only reason why you can't is because of Lamar. That's what I'm saying.
That's called team offensive football.
But like when he was with the Titans and all that, ain't no way he would have did the shit he did.
He still running 2,000, but he still running 2,000 plus yards.
Because you got stupid motherfuckers in the NFL. You do. That's the reason why there's a thing called dumb jock. You got a lot of guys that play football that don't have a fucking brain. You really do. So it's so easy to game plan up against Derrick Henry.
Tell me, Ron. I want to hear how you just give me your first way of game plan against Derrick Henry. How
I just told you he's soft as fuck up the middle.
But
you don't have to be
you can't force him up the middle as a defense.
We force him
Offensive football dictate defensive sets.
Now you watch film.
I'm not gonna come out in a 5-wide set and you come out in 4 down. Or 4-3 scheme, you're not gonna come out like that. Cause then you got this guy standing on the outside who's 6'3", 6'4", 250, who can't cover a stop wide receiver. Offensive sets dictate defensive sets.
I can agree with that.
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. Because when you watch film, everybody got this right. Everybody got tendencies. I cannot prepare for everything you're gonna do, but I can prepare for what your bread and butter is. I can prepare for what you do in the red zone. I can prepare for what you do backed up. I can prepare for what you do on third downs, right? I can really scheme against you on that. And when you come out in certain formations, you've been showing me for several weeks. Shit, I couldn't say that. You've been showing me what you like to do out of these formations and these down and distances, and I'ma still let you get outside.
You're gonna sub, so you're gonna sub to fit what they do, right?
Yeah.
That's offensive dictating defensive
I'ma
football.
still have a counter to it. Like I remember how I got my shine as a freshman. I'll never forget. Bo Rank, big ass running back. They kept this certain formation. They used to run this toss out there. They were killing us in practice. I'm a freshman. I'm on the third string at the time. Like they running the same fucking plays. Run that bitch, run straight to the plate, knock his ass out. Ooh, you're great. Not like, how do you see the play, know the play, and you don't play the play? It's just football ain't changed.
Because you know the play, somebody didn't do their responsibilities and cause you to get there and knock his ass out.
Don't that happen every day in the league though? Like somebody don't do their job, right? It's 11 on 11. Somebody.
Brother, you can see the same toss and that offensive lineman that's supposed to double up to you. and he see you, and you looking at that running back, he gonna run, he knock your ass off.
But yeah, if you look at the running back, you'll knock your ass off. Yeah.
Right. But you see the play. You see they run the same play.
You gotta deal with what's in front of you first. Like, yeah, you gotta deal with the offensive line first, then running back. If you don't, he gonna fuck you up real bad.
So somebody didn't do their job. It's not you making the play. They gave it to you.
Hey, bro.
But I'm not gonna call somebody soft, but because
He ain't soft. I'm just talking shit. But he ain't want contact.
because you can't get there, or you're not getting there on a consistent basis. That's you problem. I was doing that. So until somebody proves that if he doesn't like contact, I would still say until he gets it, because you saying it's in the league. But at Alabama, he was like in niggas scared though.
He's running through motherfuckers.
I don't recall that
In
either.
the SEC, your favorite,
I don't recall that either.
your favorite conference.
I don't recall that either.
You need to go look at it.
But it's like we're gonna go back and forth on that because it's got 2 offensive guys and 2 defensive guys. So we're gonna switch it up one more topic, bro. And it's gonna be it's kind of like it's political, but it's not, because it's like common sense. You know, over this last election, bro, it had people that fucking cut off their best friends, cut off their family members. You know, people was beefing about this and that, you know, Kamala or Trump or whatever, right? Everybody acting like their team is the best team, because I look at it just like a fucking football team. Kamala. Kamala, yeah. You right. It's Kamala. Yeah. When you don't, I be clowning with somebody when they don't act classy. I say that's very uncommon of you. But the people that was doing all of this fighting and mad and all that, how did y'all feel when y'all saw Trump and Obama laughing with each other at the thing? Like, they're supposed to be enemies, arch enemies, and they was laughing and joking and passing candy to each other and gum and everything.
Well, why they arch enemies? Why do you think?
No, it's supposed to be arch enemies. That's what people paint them out to be, but obviously they're not. Because if you gonna see 50 Cent and Rick Ross, the ops, right? The big ops. That's the big thing with Big Meech and them, right?
It's different right there.
I'm just saying, ops is ops, right? If you gonna ever see 50 Cent and Rick Ross and sitting next to each other laughing and kiki with each other?
So go to show you right now, if I got an ops and I'm at this event, just waiting on whatever it is, that op sit by me, either I'm gonna ask that op to remove himself or I'm gonna remove myself from that place. Donald Trump did not remove himself from that place, and neither did former President Barack Obama, which goes to show you this is all
A game.
game. That's it. They're playing with all of us, and it is what it is. Like some people taking a race and using here, some people taking a race. They're not enemy. It's Dems and it's Rubs. That's what I call them. Right? I ain't even one of them motherfuckers. Right? So I think it's just all a game. Like for whoever thought that Kamala was gonna beat Trump, they I don't know what they had on their mind. I think they're not gonna put a woman in office of the United States of America, especially one of color. That's not gonna
You think they'll never do that?
They'll never do that. Women alone is already so emotional in certain situations, and I'm talking about an emotional woman trying to run the country. Can you imagine the respect that we will lose from other nations for having a woman in office? It's people in a lot of other countries that run these countries that don't respect women, that don't think women should ever be in a place of power. We'll lose respect from all over the world because we elect a woman as our president.
Hey, now that's true. In Dubai and stuff, like the Saudi Arabia, the woman got to walk behind the man and all that. So
Do you know that there are a lot of countries with female presidents? You know,
I think France got one or something.
Those are the countries that don't really have a whole lot of resources and they depend on other countries for survival. That's not the great United States of America.
But other countries are already laughing at us because we elected Trump. They're already laughing at us.
Give me Trump. I'm just saying because I want to continue to be respected by these other countries. And these other countries that you're talking about, they're very small countries that depend on others for resources.
I just want to say, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. You good.
All right, yeah, just to say that the Queen of England ruled England. England was still like a scourge of, they were still part of an empire. So there's a few different female leaders in history that ran, legitimate countries, not just like Mexico. Like they have a female president in Mexico City, Mexico. But yeah, there are some. I don't know why the United States doesn't.
There's a difference in running and in the face. She was the face.
Yeah, she was the face, but he said the same thing. Well, not now. Trump's kind of unilateral.
Trump's just a face too.
But yeah,
You see the three motherfuckers that swore him in? Those are the people who run the country.
I want to hear what you gotta say about it.
I think more what someone said, like women, y'all emotions get in the wasting times. Like they will like there will never be another woman governor. Never again after a woman named Mary
Landry?
After the trick thing, she got on the podium when you trying to hit. Look everybody in the face, crying, saying you not know what to do. And after that, and you don't think other people in other states are looking at that, you on CNN saying these things, I'm crying. I don't know what to do. It's out of my hands. And begging for help. Other than a man, they gonna paint a picture like they know what they're doing, but they're gonna try to figure something out. But I'm not against it. But it's already, y'all already at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to hierarchy. You things, certain jobs and certain things of that sort. But I think the United States is just sexist towards women because of the creature or the animal y'all are when it comes to our emotions. Because we think when we use our power, it's gonna go in a different direction that we don't want it to go in on our emotions. It's gonna take over when something happens, like a Mary Landry now basically had a mental breakdown and telling the state of Louisiana, I can't hold him.
Okay, so let me testing the question.
See, this thing is split up with that.
6.
Yeah.
So I want to respond to women being emotional because it's a myth, and I think the explosion of social media showed us that men are way more emotional. Also, the suicide rate, men is staggering. More men.
You wouldn't kill yourself if you had to be dependent on by everybody else and nobody never appreciates you ever in fucking life? Are you serious? Suicide rates for men? We gotta take care of this motherfucker. We gotta feed this person. Mom, we gotta feed that person. And if you don't meet the bills,
It doesn't matter why you killing yourself. It doesn't matter why more men kill themselves.
don't say that. That right there.
Whatever the reason is, they kill themselves and talking about emotional. Men are more emotional, hence more suicides by men, hence more spouse murders by men. You guys are emotional, you can't walk away.
Well, why don't you just take over the hungry?
Come on, say what you gotta say. Yeah, man. But say that.
That's a separate argument. Men are
Say
more
that.
emotional. Y'all show look how
I want to know. I want to answer the suicide one. I want to answer the suicide one, though.
I'm a little bit more emotional. I'm gonna tell you why. There's a total question.
It ain't emotion, it's called passion.
No. Either or.
It's called passion.
Why? Why? No, I'm gonna give you the answer. Y'all as women, we come to y'all. We hear y'all. When y'all emotional, y'all hurt. Us, especially black men, we can't say 2 words about, oh, what's wrong with you, soft? Well, let's say up. Y'all and I told you something. Since I can remember, I can remember. And all these guys in here can attest. If they got emotional, what they dad did, or even my mom, what you crying for? What you not crying for? Y'all get to express your emotions. We, on the suicide part of it, black men is the highest. It's not even close when it comes to race. But we get in that different realm another time. There's so much stuff that goes to that. But the reason why men are emotional, things that actually suicide, we're not hurt. You can't talk. Most men talk to themselves and get things out. So when it comes to y'all, yeah, I would even say we're more emotional y'all have more leeway to speak than we do. So we can't express how we feel. So we have to internalize it.
Right, and
And that's why more men die of heart attacks, more men
Right,
die of
so-
aneurysms.
Right, but we're talking about emotional. Then men are more emotional. Women are just allowed to be more emotional, but y'all are more emotional. And let me say this, something that I don't like. Men created the world where you can't show emotions. Men created that world. Women didn't create that world. We're nurturers. We're like, oh my God,
Nobody's blaming you. Nobody's blaming you for it.
maybe you felt down, maybe you sick, maybe you need this, maybe you need that. We're nurturers by nature. You guys kill each other all the time. I don't mean literal murder. I mean, like, if he's in love and his heart breaks, you gonna tell him, you a punk, you a simp. Y'all create the world where y'all can't show emotions. Women don't, we baby y'all. Women baby our sons.
They got a lot of different men out there that thinks in different ways. If one of my boys if they get their heart broken by a woman, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna shake his hand, I'm gonna hug him, I'm gonna make sure he's straight. That's me.
And he cried me.
That's me, right? And my dog will cry to me. Ain't nobody gonna come. I'm not gonna judge him because I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna understand like what it is he going through. Most times, most men don't have that. And you want to talk about the whole suicide? They ain't got nobody to go to.
Right, but men created that world. That's what I'm saying, sweetie. Men created that world.
Let me
Okay?
out.
When little kids go through things, little boys, man up.
Okay, yeah.
That didn't come from.
I agree with that, but see, I had that from women. I got my ass whooped by my mama while she whooping my ass. I cried. She said, "Man, I better not cry. You better not cry. You got to shut your ass. Shut up. You better not cry. When you beat me, I'm in. What you want me to do?
Did you have a daddy?
I was raised by all women.
Okay, so then she was playing both roles for you. She was playing both, yes, sir. When a single woman, she overcompensates for the man, being missing. So, man up, don't cry.
We had a whole lot of men.
That's just a black thing, man. Ask him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't get beat like that when he was young. See what I'm saying? Black thing, bro. Y'all have tea and get beat like that.
He ain't be like that. I heard it.
Hold on.
You said the women in the family compensate, like they're raised in a two-parent household. And mostly, they'll tell me to shut the fuck up. You better not cry. My mom.
Was your father soft?
My father, oh hell no, you can ask him that.
Big O.
He was not soft. He was a very firm man. But the persona my mama had, she had that aggression about her and she got it from her mother. Oh, better not cry. Shut up. Be a man. Now, my dad was firm. He did the same things sometimes. But my dad spoke to me in ways that would make me have clarity that nothing's wrong with me. Things in this world will come to you that you have to accept and learn from. But my mom was so firm, and the attitude she bought was, you better not cry. I'm gonna whoop your ass. You better not say
So let me ask you something. If women are emotional, why do men get their heart broken one time and then everybody's a bitch and a hoe and a bitch?
No, that feminine relationship. I see it. You're right. Men can't take what women can take. 100%. I would definitely admit that.
You know what I'm saying? This is not true. The purest, most unconditional love comes from a man. It comes from men. Because we love different. When we love you, we fight, die, kill anything. Y'all love comes from conditions.
I think that's nature.
I think that's facts. Just say that. Facts. Just say that.
So, we paying for everything, make sure you're straight, your nails done, your hair done, make sure your mental is straight, listen to your girl talk and all that shit we don't hear everything. We're doing that because we love you. We don't want to hear it, but we love it. And the reason why some of these things happen is because, when we put all of ourselves into one woman, we feel like y'all are able to be vulnerable. We're not
And keep loving again. We're able to love again. You can't play one time. It's hell and hot water.
Oh, yeah.
You know why? You know why? Because when men get involved in a relationship, they embrace love, whatever the woman they leave.
they put everything into that woman, like your daddy just said. Men, we only get love out of a relationship. We don't get our bills paid, our haircuts, our dreads twisted, our clothes. We get it every now and then, but y'all benefit more in a relationship than a man will ever would. Y'all get your bills paid, your hair done, your nails done, y'all get stilettos, red box, whatever it is.
Purses,
Y'all get it.
cars,
Y'all versus
houses.
Oh, man, every blue moon, a birthday, a Valentine's Day, something like that, an anniversary.
Do the gifts be fire for the birthday and stuff? Do they be fire? Stocks and shit. Get you a tool for Father's Day to put you to work.
You get some free stuff. You wanna know why y'all get a birthday band, stilettos, red bottoms, a bundle that costs $1,000 and
We talking about gender roles now, but we get burnt though. You can't. You're talking about gender roles now.
Hey, hold on. Everybody, hold up.
There you go.
Hold up. Please stop.
And women.
I know you hear me.
No.
Please stop. And y'all make sure y'all stop. Because we going all over the place and bunch of fucking emotions keep speaking. Yes, from both sides. Because we're not focusing on facts and stuff. I heard you say something earlier, and I even heard you say something. Don't get me wrong. I get why men are afraid to allow women to go into positions of power and leadership. Because you have women that will give the rest of you all who will do well in power and leadership a bad rep. For example, a lot of y'all might not know with the airplane helicopter incident, they think this woman actually committed suicide and killed them people, right? Yes, they can look at the flight plan and see that she tried to hit several airplanes. It's that sad, but guess what? That's not men are emotional also. Donald Trump is an emotional motherfucker, right? So it's all about the person. Now, more men have shown to be better in these situations than women have when it comes to the clutch. That's just so far where we stand when it comes to the statistics. Then I heard you say something about men being more violent. That's actually not true. Women are way more violent than men. Hold on, I was quiet the whole time while everybody talking. One thing I don't like cutting people off. I think I'm not talking about you. That's why I be quiet. We can't hear each other when everybody's talking at the same time. But if you look at male and female relationships, the woman is way more abusive than the man just don't report. When you look at man and man relationship, they are way less abusive than woman and woman relationships. Women are very violent, and their violence comes from their emotions. That's not how you know, because a woman is supposed to be emotional. That's where you get a lot of her love. That's where you get a lot of her nurturing and things of that sort from. That's natural. The problem is people don't want to stick to their roles, stick to their places. You know what I'm saying? We got so many men, these men that y'all complaining about, they're so emotional. Y'all racial. Y'all, a lot of y'all ran the father off and raised the boy by himself, and God intended for a motherfucker this big to have his father's strength and his mother's emotions. That's a bad concoction. So that's what I'm saying, I think we should take our time and probably vet whoever we put in a position of leadership to make sure that they're gonna put their best foot forward for the people and not be emotionally driven. The person we got in office right now is very emotional. I didn't care if it was a woman or him, but I knew they weren't gonna do anything for me. So we gotta be careful with saying those type things. Women are very emotional. They're more emotional than men, but guess what? It's not a big gap anymore. It used to be a huge gap. That gap has closed because we got so many males that was raised and think like a woman.
She tried it though. There you go.
Can I bring back to football really quick?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Do y'all think,
Put the mic to your mouth.
my conspiracy theory is, y'all think that Derek Carr injured himself on purpose?
Excuse me?
Y'all think Derek Carr injured himself on purpose?
I think Derek Carr is trash. That's all I know about him. I don't know about that injury, but he is trash.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sure he's
No,
not,
David.
I'm sure he's not perfect.
That's
No, but I really feel like because he was about to become the first quarterback in history that got to lose all 32 teams, he injured himself on purpose.
Damn.
I don't think.
I never heard of that one.
I don't think it was that. I think it's the fact that what y'all don't see as fans is the organization. And I think the fact that the season went downhill so fast that and he wasn't performing to the level that they wanted him to, that they made it seem like he didn't want to play or anything like that. It's a true fact that they just wanted him to sit to see if Spencer Rattler to take the helm and they can trade him later. I don't think it was him trying to play hurt or pretend to be hurt. I think it was more of the organization telling him either we gonna give you a pay cut or we're gonna cut you or trade you.
But he was about to become the first quarterback to lose to all 32 teams.
He's not thinking about that.
He's not thinking.
You don't think so?
No.
No, this what people gotta understand. Like, and I get it, being a consumer of sports and things like that. I know I take it as an insult when people say, "Oh, the game rigged." And hell no, you think I'm gonna
It's
put
not
all this work? Now, don't get me wrong. The powers that be that's up top, if they got their hand in trying to make things go a certain way, that's totally different. But the players, everybody working their ass off to try to win. Like, that's no, you're not gonna let your brothers down. Like, it's the reason why a lot of us friends right now over 25 years is because of the game, right? The game bring this closeness, this special bond that make you fight to the end for each other. Even if you can't really go, you do everything you can to get back out there to help your teammates. So guys thinking about all that, I promise you, we really don't give a fuck what other
Really,
people
can we
think.
talk about how insane that would be to be the first quarterback in history?
It happens.
No, but I'm saying
The first quarterback in history. Now go ahead, because to lose to all 32 teams.
all 32 teams.
You know how much money Carr got?
What?
You know how much money he got?
Oh, I know he's loaded. I'm saying
Fuck it, lost all 32 teams.
Okay, very well. I'm the biggest Raiders fan. That's my point. He did my team dirty for 4 years, but I
Think you went in on purpose to do your team dirty?
no.
A lot of times these organizations
I know
making
y'all
these
were
big.
close to the motherfucker.
No, I'm saying a lot of times these organizations they go, they look at these guys in college and they pick them. They draft them to be their guy, right?
Yeah.
It's like pissing in the wind and hoping you don't get that. Right? So it happens all the time in free agency. I'm gonna use my team for example, the New York Giants. Well, 3 years ago they gave a guy $85 million because he did good in Detroit.
What guy?
Kenny Galladay. Kenny Galladay destroyed it in Detroit the year before he went to the Giants. He went to the Giants and couldn't catch a cold, soaking wet, buck naked in the middle of Alaska.
Damn.
Couldn't do anything. But he had $85 million and he had 50-something of that guaranteed. Set my team back, which is why we still dealing with bullshit and can't get on the right track now, because we're still dealing with people making bad decisions with contracts like that. That's what happened. But he did good in Detroit. In Detroit, had a different quarterback. He had different officers. In Miami, they had different coaches around him. He was okay and comfortable in Detroit for 2 to 3 years prior to that already. So now you're moving him from Detroit around different coaches, around different players, with a different offense, different offensive coordinator, and a different living situation where all plays a part in his success.
And New York a huge market, so a lot of pressure.
So a lot of times these guys they go and they play. It sucks that Derek Carr did not do good for your Raiders. It sucks that Derek Carr did not do good for our Saints down here, right? It sucks. I get it 100%, but nobody wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm a fucking suck. Nobody does that. They go, they attack the day and give it everything that they have. Because I know when I played, I did that shit. I woke up every day when I was going to work. The meetings and practice, I'm gonna have the fucking best meeting of my life. I'm gonna take in so much fucking information on this fucking Wednesday. I'm gonna be the best man on Sunday, and it's gonna be hard to deny. That's how guys wake up and attack the day.
What did you play? Or were you running?
I played running back with the Giants. Yes.
If you were too, if you knew that you were about to become the first running back in history to lose to every fucking team.
I'm gonna try to put 100 plus yards on their ass while we lose. Because guess what? Because we losing is a team effort, just like winning. You can't blame all of those losses on, like, shit, Derek Carr can have 400 yards, 4 touchdowns.
75%.
And yeah,
Look what I'm saying.
First,
75% and still fucking lose because they had a dumbass organization, rest its soul. Your owner only believed in drafting people that ran 4-2.
That's right.
That was his thing.
Oh, he fast. Get him.
Who that? Benson?
Davis.
Oh.
Davis always drafted fast motherfuckers who can't catch. Like, if he can't hold on to the football, what the fuck you can run for? That don't do nothing for me.
Or just throw the ball.
Exactly.
Throw the ball and he's 50.
Yeah, that shit's stupid. Like, a lot of people think they know the game. They don't. They need to leave it to the people that actually know. And I got somebody that's in the fucking way of my heart and soul. Jerry Jones here to get the fuck out the way.
Derek Carr. You guys all
No, we're not there.
we all fuck with Derek Carr. Is that what y'all said?
Maybe you understand. Nobody.
I fuck with every football player. I know you go through.
No quarterback is waking up at 4:30 in the morning, staying until 6:30 in the afternoon every single day, thinking about, well, shit, I'm about to lose. I'm
All
about to lose
32
the Giants and be the first quarterback to lose to every NFL team in history. I don't get hurt. I'm telling you.
I would thought that would have already happened by now. Like,
No, not active.
Not no more, but it was Derek Carr because he got injured. Because he broke his fucking wrist.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but you can't fake that.
I love the Saints.
Ryan injuries.
I love the Saints. I mean, I don't like Derek Carr, but we're gonna wrap this up, man. We gonna take a break. DJ, do your thing, man. Let them do show them how you
Don't
do
look too far.
stuff.
We finna turn it
And
up.
we're gonna bring on our next guest.
Thank you guys.
For sure.
Thank you.